Good morning. It is Friday, October 7th. Just finished watching that game in 40. I had the win there. Russell Wilson sucks. Dude, just take the sack, take a knee, kick the field goal, and you go up by 6. Indianapolis wasn't coming back for that touchdown. They hadn't done anything all game. Makes me crazy. Anyway, and that was at the end of regulation. What I wanted to talk today about was Misogi. What is it really about, right? We touched on it very briefly yesterday. So it comes from a Japanese word meaning to cleanse, where in ancient times you would have people, mostly men, go and cleanse their bodies by submerging themselves in really ice cold running water from waterfalls and other natural bodies of water for long periods of time, right? Well, in a modern way, we've taken it, this word has evolved in small circles, really, and I learned about it in this book called The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. Highly recommend it for anybody looking to see what's going wrong, in my opinion, with the world today. He hits on some really, really great points. But in this modern Misogi, what is it really? It is pushing yourself to your limits. And there's 2 criteria when it comes to completing one of these Misogis, or attempting, really. What you're trying to do is not die, and what it is something that you have a 50-50 chance of completing. So it's got to be really fucking hard, for you, right? For your physical capabilities. So I've kind of done 2 in the last 3 months. One was completing 100,000 steps in a day. I did it on my second attempt. It was a challenge. And it's something that took my physical energy, my mental fortitude, all of these things were needed to complete that. And then just a few days ago, I did 1,000 pull-ups in 24 hours. Again, another one of those things that was like physically draining. I didn't know if I could complete it, but I got it in right under the bell, if you will. And these kind of challenges are the things that will push you to become a better person. And people say, oh, it's just a physical thing. Well, yeah, the thing is, in today's world, we have to create these things for ourselves, right? We have to create these hard things to do, to learn, to grow. And that physical activity is something that just makes us stronger people. And I will argue that because people aren't pushing themselves physically like we used to in the past, it was part of our daily lives in the past were just inherently hard and more difficult, because we don't have all of the conveniences and the comforts that we do in Western modern society today. So create challenges for yourself. Create things that will push you to your limits, because if you don't, you're never going to know what your capabilities are. And I argue that this is something that you've got to keep on cultivating, because if you don't, man, what's really the point, right? You can sit on the couch, watch Netflix, play video games, even reading too much, I would argue, is too. Yeah, sure, you're only working on one side of your mind. You're one side of your complete being, right? We are mind, body, soul. A Misogi will push you in all three of those aspects, facets of your life. So it's Misogi. You want to hear more about it? If you heard more about it, tell me about it in the comments below. It is one of these things that I plan on making part of my annual life, making part maybe of a 3-6 month plan, saying what's another thing that I can do to push myself to the limit. So check it out. Russell Wilson sucks. Matt Ryan sucks. Changing gears there. Anyway, have an awesome Friday. Great weekend. Not sure what my topic's going to be tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll think of something. See ya.